Discover 7 signs you are chosen by God. 777 Divine Calling Message. If you are watching this right now, hear me clearly. This message has found you at the exact moment you needed it. Nothing in your life is random. There is a reason you were led here today. You are not just anybody. You have always felt different. Deep down, you've always known there is something special about you. And now, it is time to understand why. You are one of the chosen ones. You are not like the rest. There is divine favor on your life. There is a sacred calling that sets you apart from the masses. But this path is not easy. To be chosen by God means to walk a road that many will never understand. It means to face battles others will never see. It means to carry a light that this world will often try to dim. I need you to listen carefully, because what I'm about to share will change the way you see yourself forever. There are 7 powerful signs that you are divinely chosen. One of God's favorites, set apart for a greater purpose. These signs are not coincidences. They are not random. They are the markings of someone who carries a divine assignment on this earth. Before we go into these 7 signs, I want you to do something important. If you already feel this message stirring something inside your spirit, if you feel like this is speaking directly to you, then comment 777 below right now. Why 777? Because numbers carry spiritual meaning. 777 represents divine perfection, spiritual awakening, and alignment with God's will. By commenting 777, you are not just typing a number. You are agreeing with heaven. You are acknowledging the calling on your life. You are stepping into your divine identity. You are declaring, I am ready for the truth. Understand this. Many are called, but few are chosen. There are billions of people in this world. Yet only a small fraction are truly set apart for something greater. The chosen ones are rare. They are God's warriors, His messengers, His vessels on earth. And the simple fact that you are here, listening to this, is a sign that you are one of them. Have you ever felt like you don't belong? Like you can be in a room full of people and still feel different? Have you faced rejection, isolation, or even spiritual attacks that seemed relentless? Do people sometimes get drawn to you, or intimidated by you, without you trying to do anything? These are not random experiences. These are signs. God's favor is not something that can be hidden. It shines, even when you try to blend in. The chosen ones carry an energy that is undeniable. Because of that, they experience things that others do not. Some beautiful and full of blessings. Others painful and full of trials. But through it all, one thing remains true. God's hand is on your life. This journey is not for the weak. Being chosen means you will be tested, refined, and shaped into the person God needs you to be. It means your path will not look like everyone else's. But your reward will not look like theirs either. If you have felt the pull, the calling, that sense of, my life is meant for more than this, you are not imagining it. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to stand out. Now, I'm going to share 7 spiritual signs that you are chosen. Pay close attention because these will reveal who you truly are. Are you ready? Let's begin. Sign 1. You've gone through a deep spiritual awakening. A true chosen one does not stay asleep forever. At some point, your life is shaken by a deep spiritual awakening. This is not just a random realization or a motivational moment. It is a transformation of the soul. It feels like your entire reality is being rearranged. Things that once made sense suddenly don't. People you used to connect with begin to feel distant. Beliefs you held for years start to crumble. This isn't chaos. It's God stripping away the illusion. He removes what is not real, what is not meant for you. What is blocking your divine purpose? Many chosen ones go through a season of isolation during this time. You may feel like no one understands you. You may feel disconnected from friends, family, and society. But this is not punishment. It's preparation. God is pulling you away from the noise, so you can finally hear His voice. Often, this awakening is triggered by a major life event. A betrayal, a loss, a sudden change. A moment that forces you to ask, what is really going on? It may feel like you're losing yourself, but truthfully, you are finding yourself. The version of you that God intended all along. After you awaken, you cannot go back. You start to see through lies you once believed. You recognize the spiritual warfare going on in the world. You see what others don't see, feel what others don't feel, and understand what others cannot comprehend. You might try to explain it, but people look at you like you're crazy. That's because you're seeing with spiritual eyes, while they are still focused on the physical. Not everyone is meant to wake up. Only the chosen ones. Your mind begins to expand. You receive divine downloads, intuitive insights, messages from God, prophetic dreams and visions. Your ability to sense energy increases. You can tell who is genuine and who is fake, who carries light and who carries darkness. This spiritual sight is a gift, but it comes with responsibility. Once you know the truth, you cannot pretend you don't. You will feel a deep urge to separate from what no longer serves your purpose. Toxic relationships, meaningless distractions, low vibrational environments. At first, the isolation may feel painful. But God is not abandoning you, He is positioning you. The enemy will also notice your awakening. The moment you start seeing the truth, you may face strange resistance, sudden attacks, negative energy, unexpected problems. This is not a sign you're failing. It's proof you're a threat to darkness. This is why, once you awaken, you must become even more rooted in God. Prayer, meditation, fasting, and seeking divine wisdom become essential. Your awakening is not something to fear. It is the moment you truly come alive. It is the first and most powerful sign that you are one of God's favorites. And your real journey begins from there. Sign 2. You've experienced deep rejection and isolation. One of the clearest signs that you are chosen is repeated rejection. You've felt it for as long as you can remember. Friends turning on you. Loved ones not understanding you. People making you feel like the outsider. You may have asked, why does this keep happening to me? Here's the truth. It happens because you are not of this world. You are of God. The world does not reject what it fully understands. It rejects what it cannot control. From a young age, you may have felt like you didn't fit in, even when you tried to. Maybe you were overlooked, left out, misunderstood, or treated unfairly for no obvious reason. You may have been the black sheep of your family, the one who thought differently, felt deeply, and saw life in a way others didn't. Chosen ones carry a different spirit. You were never meant to blend in. When people encounter you, they feel your energy. Some are drawn to it. Others are intimidated by it. Some people dislike you without knowing why. They feel exposed around you. Your light reflects back their darkness. Rejection often doesn't come from strangers. It comes from the ones closest to you. Friends, family, coworkers. They may criticize you, doubt you, or betray you. They may label you as too much, too intense, or too spiritual. But their rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is a confirmation of your calling. Look at the prophets, messengers, and spiritual leaders in history. They were all rejected, misunderstood, and persecuted. Why? Because truth is rarely welcomed by the world. A chosen one doesn't speak to please people. A chosen one speaks to reveal truth. And truth makes people uncomfortable. Rejection is not God punishing you. It is God protecting you. He allows people to walk away because they are not assigned to your next level. If they could not see your value, they were never meant to sit at your table. Every closed door was designed that way. Every person who left was meant to leave. Rejection forces you to grow. It pushes you toward independence, wisdom, and spiritual maturity. Yes, walking alone is hard. There will be seasons where you crave deep connection, but feel like no one really gets you. That's because your path is different. Many people are focused on temporary things. Money, status, approval. But you are focused on truth, purpose and alignment. When people mistreat or oppose you for no reason, remember, it's not just them. It's the Spirit operating behind them, reacting to the anointing on your life. Darkness always resists light. Do not let rejection make you bitter. Do not let it harden your heart. Instead, see it for what it is: a filter that removes those who cannot go where you are going. The right people, the ones aligned with your destiny, will recognize your value. They will honor your calling, not try to diminish it. So if you've been rejected, misunderstood, or labeled an outcast, take it as a sign of favor. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out, to lead, to shine. Sign 3. You carry a strong sense that your life has a higher purpose. Inside of you, there has always been a quiet knowing: I am meant for more than this. While others can go through life numb, distracted, never questioning why they're here, you can't. Your soul will not let you settle. This is one of the strongest signs you are chosen. You carry a divine assignment. You were not sent here just to work, pay bills, and die. You were not created to simply follow the script society handed you. Your spirit knows there is a mission attached to your life. Even when you tried to fit into a normal path, it never felt right for long. Jobs, relationships, lifestyles that seemed safe and logical eventually felt too small for you. No matter how hard you tried to be ordinary, something always pulled you back to something deeper. Many chosen ones experience restlessness. Routine and comfort do not satisfy you. You crave growth, transformation, and meaning. You are drawn to things that expand your consciousness, build your character, and elevate your spirit. You seek truth, wisdom, and divine knowledge, because you know there is more going on than what you can see. This sense of purpose can feel heavy at times. You may feel like you're being prepared for something big, but can't quite see the full picture yet. You might have a vision in your heart, but the path to get there is unclear. Remember, God rarely shows you everything at once. He gives you just enough to take the next step, just enough to test your faith, just enough to see if you will trust Him. Every event in your life, the pain, the delays, the unexpected turns, has been shaping you for your assignment. Nothing has been wasted. When you are chosen, your purpose is bigger than you. It's not just about money, influence, or status. It's about impact. You are called to uplift, to heal, to guide, to awaken. Whether through your voice, your work, your art, your leadership, or simply your presence, you are meant to touch lives. Not everyone will understand this. Some will tell you to be realistic. They'll say you're dreaming too big, aiming too high. They may tell you to settle, to shrink your vision to make others comfortable. But they don't feel what you feel. They don't see what you see. They don't carry what you carry. This is why God often removes certain people from your life. Not because they are bad, but because they are not aligned with your destiny. There will be moments when your faith is tested, times when you question if you're even on the right path. But deep inside you know, you cannot go back to a life without purpose. Once you are awakened to your calling, a normal life will never satisfy you again. When you finally step into that purpose, when you stop running and start embracing who you are, things begin to align. Doors start opening. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. The right connections find you, not because of luck, but because you are finally walking in divine alignment. If you have always felt you were meant for more, that you have a mission greater than yourself, this is your confirmation. You are not crazy. You are called. You are chosen. Sign 4. You have strong spiritual discernment. You don't just see with your eyes. You see with your spirit. You don't just hear words. You feel the truth behind them. This is spiritual discernment, and it is a powerful mark of a chosen one. Spiritual discernment is the ability to see beyond the surface and into the spirit behind things. While others accept everything at face value, you can sense what is really going on. You may walk into a room and instantly feel the energy shift. You may meet someone and immediately know whether they carry light or darkness. You can feel when something is off, even when you can't explain why. This is more than intuition. This is a divine gift. God has given you a spiritual radar. It alerts you to danger, deception, and misalignment. Because of this, you often question things others just follow. You don't blindly accept what the crowd accepts. Your spirit tugs at you when something doesn't feel right. You may have ignored this feeling in the past, only to realize later you were right all along. The world trains people to rely only on logic and physical senses. But as a chosen one, you are called to walk by faith, not by sight. The closer you are to God, the sharper your discernment becomes. That's why prayer, stillness, and seeking wisdom are crucial in your life. But discernment comes with responsibility. Just because you can see through people does not mean you must always expose them. Sometimes God shows you things not so you can attack, but so you can be prepared and protected. Not every battle needs your response. Some battles belong to God. You must also guard your energy. Your light attracts both pure hearts and hidden agendas. Some will come into your life to grow with you. Others will come to drain, distract, or derail you. Your discernment helps you tell the difference. It also helps you sense divine timing. You can feel when it's time to move, time to wait, or time to let go. People may call you paranoid or say you overthink, but time proves your spirit was right. This world is full of false teachers, false friendships, and false opportunities. But a chosen one is not easily fooled. Your discernment is God's way of protecting your destiny. Use it. Trust it. Honor it. Sign 5. Your life holds both great favor and great warfare. If you are chosen, your life often feels like extremes. On one side, you experience incredible favor. Doors open for you that others struggle to get through. You find yourself protected in situations that could have destroyed you. On the other side, you face intense battles and resistance. It feels like every time you take one step forward, something tries to push you 2 steps back. You receive breakthroughs. Then suddenly, attacks come out of nowhere. You get a new opportunity. And then unexpected problems show up. This is not random. This is spiritual warfare around the chosen life. God's favor on you makes you a target to darkness. The more you walk in your calling, the more the enemy tries to stop you. Have you noticed that right before something amazing happens, your life often feels the hardest? You face strange setbacks, unusual pressure, or mental and emotional battles. That's because the enemy knows you are close to a new level. If you weren't a threat, he wouldn't bother. But here is the good news. No matter how many attacks come, you always find a way through. You may bend, but you don't break. You may cry, but you don't quit. Time after time, what should have destroyed you only made you stronger. That is God's hand on your life. Your victories weren't luck. They were grace. God has placed favor on you, not just for your benefit, but for your assignment. Your life is a message. People are watching how you handle pressure, how you respond to pain, how you keep going when others give up. Spiritual warfare doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it shows up as distractions, temptations, toxic people, or heavy discouragement. The real goal is not just to hurt you, but to get you to doubt yourself, to dim your light, to walk away from your purpose. That's why endurance is crucial. A chosen one must learn to stand firm, even when the storm is raging. Ask yourself, how many times have you thought, this is it, I can't do this? And yet here you are, still standing? That is not weakness. That is evidence that you were built for this. God does not give weak assignments to strong warriors. He gives strong assignments to warriors he knows will rise. Your battles are not proof that God has abandoned you. They are proof that he is preparing you. Every attack is training. Every obstacle is shaping your character. Every season of pain is building spiritual muscle. If your life has held both heavy warfare and undeniable favor, Take it as confirmation. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. Sign 6. You feel a deep, unshakable connection to God. No matter how far life has pulled you, no matter what you've been through, something in you always comes back to God. Even in your darkest moments, you could still feel Him. Not always in your mind, but deep in your spirit. A chosen one doesn't just know about God. A chosen one knows God. You have felt His presence in ways you cannot fully explain to anyone else. You've seen signs, patterns, synchronicities. Little confirmations that reminded you. You are not alone. I am with you. While others may treat prayer like a habit or a ritual, you feel it as a lifeline. You talk to God in your thoughts, in your pain, in your decisions. You seek His wisdom, not just His blessings. Your relationship with God is personal. You have wrestled with doubts, asked hard questions, and gone through seasons where you wondered where He was. But even in those moments, something kept drawing you back. Sometimes God allows darkness, not to abandon you, but to deepen your faith. There is a reason certain environments feel heavy to you. Why certain conversations drain you. Why sin, confusion, and chaos disturb your spirit more than others. Your soul craves purity, clarity, and truth. Because you are connected to a higher frequency. Your spirit is not meant to live in low places. That's why you feel a constant pull toward growth, healing, and spiritual alignment. The world is filled with noise, distractions, addictions, social media. Everything designed to dull your connection to God. But as a chosen one, you cannot stay disconnected for long. Your spirit misses Him. When you are aligned with God, you notice something. You don't have to chase what's meant for you. Things begin to flow. What's yours starts to find you. The right people, the right timing, the right doors. Your connection to God is your greatest advantage in this life. If you feel that deep inner pull, if you've always known, there is someone greater guiding your steps. This is another sign. You are chosen. You are favored. You are not walking alone. Sign 7. Your presence shifts atmospheres. There is something about you that people cannot easily ignore. Even when you try to stay in the background, you somehow stand out. You carry a presence. Some people feel uplifted, calm, or inspired around you. They open up easily. They share their struggles. They seek your advice, your prayers, your perspective. They sense safety and wisdom in your spirit. This is not random. Your spirit carries light. But just like some are drawn to you, others are disturbed by you. Your presence exposes what they are trying to hide. Your very existence confronts their shadows. You may have noticed people become defensive around you, for no reason. Challenge you when you've done nothing wrong, or dislike you without ever really knowing you. This is spiritual. The chosen ones do not move through the world unnoticed. They shift atmospheres. When you walk into a room, the energy changes. Conversations change. People feel something different. You don't have to announce who you are. The spirit realm recognizes you. There is weight to your words. Even when you speak softly, people remember what you said. Even when you don't say anything, your presence speaks. This is why you must protect your energy. Not everyone who wants access to you deserves it. Some are sent to support you. Others are sent to distract you. As you grow spiritually, you will become more sensitive to who belongs in your life and who doesn't. You may feel misunderstood at times. You may feel like you are too much for certain circles. Never shrink your light to make others comfortable. Never dim your spirit to fit into rooms that require you to be less than who God made you. You were designed to stand out, to awaken, to influence. Some will love you for it. Some will hate you for it. But none will be able to ignore you. That is the mark of a chosen one. Now that you've heard these 7 signs, something inside you may be waking up. You are realizing You are not ordinary. You never were. The rejection, the awakening, the battles, the deep connection to God, the sense of purpose, the discernment, and the power of your presence. All of it has been pointing to one truth. You are chosen. You were never meant to fit into the world, because you were called to rise above it. Your struggles were not random. They were training. They were shaping you for what's ahead. God has been guiding you the whole time. Through every valley, every tear, every closed door. Now the question is not, am I chosen? The real question is, what will I do now that I know? Knowing you are chosen is not enough. You must walk like it. You must speak like it. You must live like it. You must stop doubting your calling and start embracing it. Yes, the journey will still come with challenges. Yes, people will still misunderstand you. Yes, the enemy will still try to distract you. But now you know the truth. And the truth sets you free. If this message has resonated with your soul, if you feel the confirmation deep within you that you are one of the chosen ones, comment 777 below right now. This is not just a number. It is your declaration. I accept my calling. I am stepping into my divine identity. I am ready for what God has prepared for me. And if you are ready to keep growing on this journey, to receive more messages, clarity, and divine wisdom, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. This is only the beginning. There is so much more waiting for you. More healing, more revelation, more alignment, more purpose. Remember this. You were chosen for a reason. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are rising. No matter what comes against you, God has already prepared the victory. Stay strong. Stay awake. Stay chosen. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, walk boldly in your divine calling.